Soldier Boy. Little spittin', back on the track, yeah. Using my sack. Who's got the biggest balls in my mouth? Just like ACDC said. That's what I'm asking you. Who's got the biggest balls in my mouth today? Yeah. Moving like some horses through the hay. Breaking down the stack of hay. Yeah. Alright, on to a new concept. Dirtiness. Dirtiness is everywhere, even in a sterile looking environment. It might be in the air, so watch out. Yeah, wear your mask. Or will that even save you from what they're spraying in the air? It's gonna seep in through the nooks and crannies, so beware. Be cautious in these days and times. Yeah, you better squeeze and juice those limes. Use those greens. All the things that are palatable to your palate. Yeah, like cooking some shallot. Just doing this for the fun, off the top of my head. Getting it spun. But I'm not getting it done. You know why? Because I like to live. Getting it done's like dying. When I'm more of the one that's wanna be flying. These bitches in the forest trying to get on my sack. But I tell them, I'm like Santa. Come around me, I'll use you like a reindeer. Spank you. Spank you with my fireplace angle iron that flips the log. Yeah, doing this like a jog. So easily, breezily, yeah. Steezily, using my poetic license so freely. Doing it like a person with a 5-year lease on a business. Gonna cook up some beautiful creations. Yeah, some concoctions to save the people. Save the people and inspire. Yeah, bring them a new fire, a new desire. Yeah. And then stay strong, firm from the core. Yeah. Only at 250. Alright. Keeping this going, flowing, cable towing. No, that's not me. I'm not a Freemason. I just keep the light in my third eye, keeping it centered rather than falling victim to the traps of the XXX. Cause you know what the truth is? They censor that. They don't let the truth out. No. They don't wanna see what everything's about. I mean, share that. It's more about the clout, the power. Yeah. Cause you see, the extensiveness of nature is really how it should be. How it should be. Just like the growing up of a gargantuan tree. All possibility coming to be. See, I can keep rhyming this, flowing like the waves of the sea as it crashes down into a bay, carving out a beautiful sea-like shape. Doing this, crazier than an ape. Sometimes when I'm running, cause I'm faster than that. Yeah. Moving like a cheetah through the woods. But I don't have paws or claws, just some sharp nails. Nails that get the job done partially. Who's that teasing me from afar? I feel those itches in my side, like little thorns pricking at me, pricking away. But I still stay in my glee, Do things agreeably, smoothly, if you will, yeah. Trying to stay firm like a tree and grow gradually, see? Yeah, staying firm, staying strong, doing it like someone that smokes a bomb, yeah. Get my spirit to rise up through the central core, through the axis of my spine. Still feeling those ecstatic, elative feelings, so divine, like some fresh new grapes that you pick from the vine in the summer, so refreshing. Yeah, I'm like someone working at the swimming pool, watching over the kids. If one fool does fall in and almost does drown, I'll pick him up and then do CPR until they drool out the water that they sucked in the wrong way. Yeah. Watch me as I sway naturally as things move naturally with waves, just like a sine wave goes up and down, or a king comes to power with his crown and then falls after people lose interest, and then cycles return to smaller ones, cycles within cycles. Ooh. Yeah, flipping my hair, doing it with flair. I'm at 6 minutes, alright. Next topic. Cleanliness. Gotta keep your temple clean as you can do. Yeah, staying shrewd. Never crude. Because we use the crude oil, and that's enough that goes around in the air. Now they're trying to push carbon taxes. What the hell is that shit? We have enough taxes already. How about only a 4 differential pay system where the lowest class can only make 1/4 of the top? That's how it should be, like a pyramid structure. But you see, the people at the top, they don't want to distribute the wealth evenly. So there's gonna be chaos coming their way unexpectedly. Just like people that don't believe karma, they'll see it coming at them from behind when it's too late. In a dream, maybe a ghost terrifying their soul, the soul that they perhaps even sometimes doubt, making them shout, waking up with a cold sweat. But I'm bringing that inspiration to keep her wet. Staying above, staying centered, doing it like a Jedi. I see it beautifully, like the cone shape of my third eye, just like the seers of old. Doing mist over the node, working my node, my nodes. Yeah. Doing it like someone does with secret abodes. Yeah, 'cause you gotta stash things for later, just in case. Make provisions, yeah, as you see in your visions. As your proclivity to enhance your productivity. Yeah. Flowing on. Feeling the majesty. Look at this. Surrounding. Look at that blonde streak. Nice. I think that's because I get a lot of sun rays Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a little splash of hair. Gives me so much flair. On to the next topic. How about we talk about the tropics? Yeah. For someone that lives in somewhere cold in the winter, such as I, it is something to really want to experience. Hawaii, with all the coconuts freely growing, dropping, sometimes flopping in the water, spinning around, gonna seed a new tree in the ground, bring up that beautiful water. The liquids, call it what you will, those juices, yeah, 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 to get those girls working the cabooses, the back ends, spinning around, trying to keep this blissful, positive, not only wistful of bringing wishful things back from the past, but creating new, better things. Yeah, like a ship with a beautiful silvery and golden mast, making it artful, more conducive to productivity, conducted to magic and ecstasy. Yeah, yeah, keeping this symmetrical, because I learned the hard way in my childhood, going through the problems of choosing the wrong foods, accepting vaccines that make us sick. Yeah, yeah, but we're stronger than that. Gotta use the best of things to heal, to stay strong, almost as strong as steel. But you see, we're more organic, so those metallic things within us usually are in small quantities in comparison to the other things of fluidity. See, I'm like a druidic master within these tall, slender trees as I feel the energy suffuse and surround. I feel myself as I connect with the ground, feel the electricity, coolness, the nourishing Mother Nature's a beautiful ability to raise you up. Like a nativity scene, only on a more gargantuan scale. That's how I do it. Working that dream like a guy with a big bucket list. Working that pail. What else should I say? I make a fool of snail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I get the smile that beams, that makes that girl have better dreams. And that's about it for now. As you can tell, the way I meandered left and right, up and down, it's definitely a freestyle. And it's what I like to do, test my own capabilities of rhyming, you know, wordsmithing, poetic synthesis, if you will, that kind of thing. So, tell me what you think was the best rhyme. I'm genuinely interested, you know. And I want to see other people try some freestyle like this. I know there's already people that are very, very talented and advanced within the freestyling. I don't call this rap. I just call it freestyle rhyming. I think there should be various genres like just simple rhyming. Rapping is usually a little faster. has a little more attitude. Which, I like to do things with attitude too, so you could call some freestyles I do a rap too. You can go either way. See, everything is about perspective, how you see things, right? One thing I'm gonna say about things today is that we're going into like a solar cycle that it's a maximum, right? So I feel that this is exciting, that people should always use these times to enhance their own abilities and expression, really, as the male kind of energy dominates in the world and whatnot. Make the best happen, right? And things, you know, that get on people's nerves, and a lot of things get on my nerves too, right? You could call them itches of society and aberrations and whatever nomenclature and wording that you want to put to it. Like people basically trying to, assert their dominance with means of annoying others and stuff like that. It's very, very childish, actually, in my mind, because I see so many other possibilities and things of, making things just more productive, more advancing in a naturalistic way. So, if someone tries to force, anything like vaccines on people, I think that's not right. Everything in life is a choice. Everything, like, you know, your choice to, even your choice to, wake up, get out of bed, choice to go, you know, to a new place, etc., etc. Everything comes down to choices, and free will. Sometimes it seems like things are happening automatically based on, within certain families, you feel like you have to do something, but really you got to think for yourself. Keep on learning based on what you're learning from your natural environment, and I always remember that Mother Nature heals really well, really greatly, even if there's a lot of shit going on around you. You know, remember that, like, it's all the little things that add up to greatness, right? All the seeds, some of the smallest seeds, like even the pine trees, grow up to the biggest trees, right? So looks can be deceiving, right? I think nature was always meant to be like that, though, to kind of test each other and see like which ones are the most clever and beautiful as well, for the ways that you can look in and say this tree right here, and then you could say, oh, it's not very beautiful. The moss is kind of a drab, light green. It's not very like effulgently neon or like anything too amazing, but if you look closely, you can see the beauty in the lines of the bark, the indentations, and you know the shapes as it grew up. Because everything what I noticed in nature, even the bushes, if you push them, you can leave an imprint. Even if you just touch them, leave an imprint, and they'll actually grow differently. You can mold it as you push and kind of have your influence and put your intention, right? So that's very interesting. And another thing I want to mention, one last thing, is the you gotta remember the bushes and all the green things are alive. So when you touch them and get in tune, then you can actually like feel their ecstasy and stuff like that. Some plants have more ecstatic bliss and stuff than others, but there really is something to that. So remember that you can, just like you make friends with various people and you feel that joy and bliss. Bliss is the best word to explain it. And you can do so as well with any plant. As things are growing up in spring, eventually that's when you feel it most, right? Spring, summer is really intense. It's hard to feel what's going on exactly because it's intense. But anyways, something for you to ponder and figure out for yourself, as you get more wise and, more astute. Anyways, see you later.